Hi guys, Coach Allie here, and I'm going over how to loosen up your hips, calves, and ankles. So, if you don't have a lacrosse ball, you could always get a tennis ball. They look like this. And yes, we're going to start by rolling out the bottom of our feet 30 seconds on each side. Use your watch, this is not an ad. And we're going to start by putting the ball right under the middle of your foot and rolling it just like this, really getting into the inside of that foot. If you do have some adhesions or knots, you might feel it right here. It might be a little bit painful, but it shouldn't be like excruciating pain. Yeah, and there's no right or wrong way to do this. And this just loosens up your foot, your smaller intrinsic stabilizer muscles in your feet. We're going to switch on over to the other foot. And for me, this really helps to loosen up my calves also, oddly enough, because everything from our ankles to our knees to our hips attach. It's probably the reason. So, yeah, if you need to take a little more time on each foot, feel free to pause the video to do so, and we'll be here when you're back. Right, Kaylin? Right. So really getting in the inside right here. And we're going to table this, put this ball aside. Now, we're not done with this, so I'm just going to discard this little activity on my watch right here. You could do the same. We're going to take this under our glute, under our piriformis, the parachute muscle in our butt. This can hurt. So what I recommend is putting both hands on the ground as shown. This little ball is like right in the center of your glute, so you're sitting on it. Take the leg where the ball, other leg glute. So basically, if the ball's under your right, take your left leg over your right. Sit on the ball, and you might feel that muscle kind of there, tight, loose. Put pressure on it with your hands on the ground as shown, and release it. And then again, put pressure down on that butt muscle. Release it, and one more time. Pressure on that butt muscle. Ouch. And release it, and then we're going to take that ball to the other side. Now, I want to show you where I'm putting this ball. So it's almost like right here, and the reason why we're putting our hands down is so we don't really kill ourselves. And, you know, it can be really painful if you just sit on a ball that size. So, on this side, our right leg going over our left knee, and we're going to apply pressure down. 3, out, 2, 1, come on up, and then apply pressure down. 3, 2, 1, and come up, and you can kind of feel around. Apply pressure down. 3, 2, 1, and come up, and kind of roll away from that ball. So how do you know it's on your piriformis? Again, it feels like a big knot in your butt when you're sitting on that ball. When you roll around, it almost feels like, you know, there's almost a knot in your butt. That might be your piriformis muscle, not a knot. What that does is it loosens up a lot of little smaller muscles in here, and your piriformis is attached to your sciatic nerve, which runs down your leg. So here, we're going to use this on our calf, soleus. So we're going to put this small ball right here, and this inner part of your calf as shown. We're going to apply pressure and just roll up and down. This up and down just a few times. Again, for this one, if you feel like you need more time, feel free to take it. Definitely, you know your body best, listen to it. Yeah. And let's switch on over to the other side. This is really, you could apply more pressure by just putting your hands in the back of your, back like I'm doing, and just applying pressure, maybe staying in one spot for a little more time and then rolling it out up and down that calf. Yeah. And if you feel a knot or an adhesion, same thing, you're just applying pressure and rolling up and down. Beautiful. And now you could put that ball to the side And now, I would pause the video. You could do this next thing with a block or without a block. I'm gonna show you both. So, with the yoga block, you're gonna put this right underneath, like almost where your back meets your butt. And you're gonna lie back on it. This is gonna help you do some pelvic tilts. So, like we're here, our palms are facing the ceiling. We're gonna tilt our pelvis up. You're tucking your tailbone under, almost like you're thrusting. And then you're letting your hips go back down to the ground. So this loosens up your pelvis, and this will help you mobilize your pelvis and help with hip mobility when you're running. So we're coming up, squeezing your glutes at the top, coming back down. 5 times total, 5 to 10 times is okay. And exhale, come up. Shout out to Priya for this one. Exhale, let's do one more. Come up. And exhale, nice. Now without the block, if you don't have one, we're gonna go through that. So, same thing, we're just gonna do plain old glute bridges. Almost, but modified. So we're gonna go tilting our pelvis up, almost like a half glute bridge, and then pushing our butt back down to the ground, almost keeping that arch in your back, and letting that arch go by reducing the space in the ground. So I'm gonna put my hands up for you guys to see. So we're coming up here, pushing our butt down here, letting our back drop. Again, come up, squeeze your glutes, push your butt back, keeping that arch, and then eliminating that arch. So let's do that 2 more times. Arch, and then eliminate that gap. Last one. Arch, and then eliminate that gap. Nice job. Okay, now we're gonna bring our knees to our chest, and we're gonna almost like crying baby. If you've ever done yoga, we're gonna do that, but we're just gonna rock back and forth just to loosen up our back. And if you don't want to rock back and forth, you could just stay in a little fetal position. I'll show you that after this. Let's do 2 more rocks. If you want to do more, feel free. 1 more. Now, if you want to, you could just stay here and almost just bring your knees up. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing your legs. So I'm going to do this both. Feel free to do both with me. Inhale and exhale. Bring your knees in, inhale, and exhale. 1 more time, inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. We're gonna have our hands coming above our head now. This is our last little exercise of this video today, and we're gonna do windshield wipers. Keeping your heels on the ground, this is very good for your hips, and remember, this is loosening up your hips, and that is going to lead down to everything that is attached to your ankles. Okay, so we're going here to here, keeping our heels on the ground at all times. Exhaling, inhaling, just making sure to keep that breathing consistent as we alternate. Out from your belly or your diaphragm. Let's do 2 more. And 1. And sit here. Come on up to a seated position. Give me a virtual high five, guys. Way to go. And if you need to repeat this video because you just feel that your body needs to loosen up a little more from your pelvis all the way down to your ankles, yes, feel free to do so. Like this video, and yeah, I'll see you next time.